versus Titan. Beautiful, beautiful little matchup. Ending up in a pretty good scoreline. But let's go ahead and figure out what's going on. So we got the normal NaVi setup with C's, Guardian, Zeus, Edward, and Flamey, and of course Titan with RPK, Maniac, Smiths, Shocks, and Extends. Now keep in mind that oh, what the hell? Ah, there we go. Looks like we're actually jumping right into round one with no knife round. So we're going to see if we can't follow the action. Now the entire Titan team is a little spread out of the map here, as opposed to the typical first round push with pistols on overpass. They're actually starting to rotate towards a B commit here.
Throwing smoke. Throwing the flashbang.
We're gonna see a decent entry here from oh shoot. Shocks comes on down as the frags just keep coming in. Maniac sitting in smoke, trying not to and there we go. Trying not to get fragged there. Now that comes in with Zeus with a 3K. Beautiful beautiful achievement there with the Zeusy there. Gotta love Zeus. Alright. So let's see, we did jump right into this, guys. Now, keep in mind, Kenny S has moved on over to Envious, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Kenny S has moved on over to Envious, so we got Smiths replacing him here. Alright, let's go ahead and follow around Smiths here. There we are. Smiths is sitting over watching the angle on the lower side. Oh, and just barely gets that tag, but unfortunately Seized is able to take him down. Now, the entire Titan team is still a little spread out. They got Shoxy playing around on B site, trying to pull him out as much as he can. But of course, there they go, picking him off. Extends fighting a nice little battle in bathrooms there, as Guardian takes him down to 12 HP. Guardian's sitting really low on 1 HP, while the other CTs are stacking up on that A site. Now everybody here is tagged on down, so this P250 might actually be able to make some headway. Unfortunately, I don't believe Extends is gonna know where Guardian's sitting there, and Guardian is just gonna peek on out. Oh, come on. Oh, wow. And Extends just barely misses him, or Guardian just barely misses Extends, walking right past him. Oh, look at this beautiful little setup.
Counter-terrorists win.
Well, unfortunately, Zeus was sitting there waiting for him. Knew exactly what was going on. I can just imagine that calm right now. Guardian, what the hell, man? Why'd he walk right past you, buddy? Alright. So guys, this is the first match I am ever casting, so we're gonna have some fun with it. Now we do got a full eco round here on the terrorist Titan side as they move up for an A-long stack. I'll take that back. It's gonna be an A short stack, but Edward is sitting pretty and getting ready for that. Oh, just as the terrorists push up, Edward scoots on back. And Maniac should see Guardian coming up here very shortly. Guardian getting massive damage here. As we got RPK, lone man standing. Oh, and RPK goes down. That's a 3K for Zeus and a 2K for Edward. Guardian did pull in quite a bit of damage there, though, as you saw him picking in between bathrooms and long. Now this should be the first real rifle round. We still got C's sitting on that MP7. Not really sure his decision on that one, but if he's playing connector or somewhere up close, that could still do quite a bit of damage and get him quite a little bit of money there. So the bomb is gonna sit up in the A connector there. It looks like Titan's setting up for a nice little pick here. Yeah. So they're going to be moving into the party area, boys. And as I say this, we're going to pull on out. Let's take a look at what's going on here. So we got Extends and RPK moving into the party area. Edward just sitting pretty back on those bathrooms area. And then Guardian just actually handed long to Smiths. Not really sure why he would do that.
Flashbang.
The bomb is still...
Throwing
Oh,
flashbang.
there we go. Extends just picked her up. Alright, so they are fully committing here to this A site.
Smoke. Throwing fire.
And I wish I would have gotten that from the other perspective there, boys.
Fire the hole.
There we go. As Guardian goes down to Smith's right on A site, the terrorist has fully moved in, and they are getting that beautiful plant. Now, Seized has a decent decision to make. He's sitting on 3K, while the rest of his team is pretty dang broke. Is he going to save this, or is he going to push it on in? And it does look like Seized is going to just let the terrorists have this one. Oh my goodness. Here we are. So let's take a look at our team money situation here. Zeusy's sitting pretty on those 8 kills with 3 MVPs. Who gives a shit about MVPs? But you know what I mean. Now Edward's sitting down at 4K, and then the entire terrorist team is sitting pretty low. They're getting some frags, but not doing much damage in those first 3 rounds. This round they did pick up that 4K. Let's see. So we got the CTs sitting pretty low on money, but once again, because of that save, because of C's saving that weapon, he was able to distribute out a little bit of money. And then, of course, our terrorists are fully bought up, full AKs. Edward is still sitting on a pistol, though. So I think he's hoping for that early pick and to take a little gun out of them terrorist hands. All right. Now, as we watch, the terrorists are seeming to commit to this B site quite heavily. That's actually surprising with how early it is here. But Guardian is ready with that op and just misses extends as he comes through. Maniac is coming through.
Deploying flashbang.
Now, with how heavily stacked the CTs place this site, I don't see this going too far. But we still got Shocks sitting here, ready to move, man. And we're gonna watch Shoxy here, see if he can't do any kind of work in this construction area. As he pushes up, we got Guardian sitting right on the other side with that pretty up. There it is. Where's that dragon? There's that piece. So Shoxy does drop a flash there, and as he drops that flash, he's gonna try to push right in. The Guardian is ready and waiting. Unfortunately, the whole team had those sides cut off. There was no chance. So as Shoxy was moving in here, Guardian was was catching this angle right here. Sorry about that. Guardian was catching this angle right here. They had, I believe it was Seized facing A site, and then they had Flamey facing Monster there.
Incendiary out.
So if you guys have not seen, the reason this beautiful thing is called Monster is because of that guy right there. That is one hell of a little monster. So, as Edward takes long right there. Alright, so he pushes the terrorist back a little bit, but RPK is going to peek it with that bomb. If not just to get that weapon. As Cease takes down Smiths right at the restroom there. She's going to be pushing out of B side. Now the terrorists really don't have much to do here. RPK, he's gonna try pushing it, though I really don't see why. There goes his cash money, and that puts our terrorists back down. That puts Team Titan back down to an eco round here. So it looks like actually they're going to be doing a full eco round. Now the last time that we saw this eco, the Titan came straight in, did a full push, and split onto B site right here. And let's see if they're going to do something similar. It actually seems like they're coming right up connector here and moving into connector.
Incendiary! Grenade out! Throwing
As
flashbang!
C's gets the first frag on a Maniac in the lower tons. It looks like these Titan players are still heavily stacked towards the side, even though they have the disadvantage. Now C's picks up another one on RPK right down and gets fragged by Seized. That's another 3K from Seized. Actually, I believe that's C's first 3K. Ouch. So we are running into a match pause here. Looks like the NaVi players have called a pause, trying to probably either fix some issues or oh, looks like it's an admin pause. Add pause bug. Pause bug. Pause bug over the screen. Here we go. Gotta love Guardians. Now I can't blame him. Guardian's not a U.S. member, but or yeah, U.S. native, I should say. But the pause bug over the screen. There we go. So it looks like that was just a technical pause there, guys. And we're right back into the action here with 5 seconds remaining. Now, we do have a full buy-up on both sides, though. If the CTs break the terrorists on this side, yeah, if NaVi is able to take down Titan, alright, this is going to be some massive damage. The Titan economy is just so brittle. I mean, just a grain of rice could break this thing right now. But, let's see what they're going to be able to do. It does seem like NaVi is stacking up a little bit towards the A site, where while Shoxy's down there still getting a little bit of information on that B. Now they are going to head into the party area where potentially we have we're going to have Maniac pushing up right into C's, and Edward gets a nice little flashbang to the face as RPK attempts to push around, or Smith attempts to push around. RPK goes down in the party area, and Guardian is still holding that long. Ooh, it could have paid off there. One more second's all he needed. Now that's bomb down. C's was able to bring the bomb down right in front of the connector, and of course that nice Molotov holding Maniac there. But unfortunately, Maniac was able to get that refrag onto C's as Shoxy moves into the B bomb site. Now we do see Maniac and Smith pushing down the connector into the construction area and moving on to the bomb site here. As the entire CTP is quickly rotating around, and that just leaves it with Zeus versus Shox on a beautiful 1v1.
Grenade out.
Oh.
Bomb has been planted. Smoke.
Shox lays down that smoke, and oh, this is gonna be beautiful. Is Shoxy gonna be able to pull this off? Oh my goodness. Zeus has no idea what's going on. Zeus has no idea what is going on. He doesn't see a single thing. He's gonna go for the defuse, the fake, as Shox pushes around, and he has no time, but Shox loses his life. He gives his life to the cause. Allahu Akbar. Alright, that was beautiful. That was one beautiful little round there. And let's see if we can't... Oop, there we go. See if we can't steer on over here. So what was going on is Zeusy was searching the entire site. That NaVi round rested right on there. But of course, Shox was playing the patience game. Shox was sitting right on back there and came up right at the right time. So we are probably going to see some action here in the connector, in the blue hut, some call it, as Extends pushes on out and gets the perfect frag onto Zeus. No damage done to the terrorist side so far, and Zeus is gone. Now we are seeing a slight rotation to the B bomb site. We do now have 3 CTs down here, leaving Guardian alone on A site as the Titan team starts moving back towards A. Oh, this could be a slight over rotation, though Seized is coming on back up, trying to give Guardian a little assistance here. As Titan moves on down, Titan is pushing into this bomb site. What are we gonna see here? Let's see if Flamey is able. Oh, Flamey is able to find Shox in a very quick hurry as he goes down to Smith's for his trouble.
Fire in the hole.
Now I don't think Smith knows. Oh, and Smith didn't realize he walked right past Edward, but Seized was waiting. Alright, and that's another round. Going to NaVi. Now, guys, this is a slight CT-sided map. Alright, but we are talking a 7-2 lead right now. Alright, this has not been Titan's map. It does seem like Titan is misbuying slightly. They're not putting that op into Smith's hands as often as they need to be. All right, they keep handing him rifle after rifle, and he just misses those picks. I mean, he gets that first tap, but he does not get that headshot.
Laying down smoke.
As Edwards pushing through the connector there, he is fighting. Oh. He was fighting up against RPK as RPK's got just a Glock, just another eco round, and it seems like the Titan team is just getting mowed over. They did luckily get a frag onto Edward, but only because of Guardian's not there. So Seized was able to take out one more in the form of Zeus, but that team kill from Guardian, I mean, that round would not have been anywhere near as detrimental had that team kill not been there. So Titan is doing a double eco here. Alright, does look like they want to wait until they can get a full buy with all nades. So they are looking right here at this. I mean, they're still sitting a little low on their prices here. But let's find out what they can do. Guardian, as usual, is off in that long position. But, oh, Smith is off in a different position. He was able to tag Edward down to 30 points of health. As Flamey has picked up that scout and is... I'm sorry, as Shoxy has picked up that scout and is trying to do a little bit of damage to Guardian and Flamey. Guardian has been tagged down to 88 points of health, but I don't see this going too far. As Flamey's able to pick up Shocks, sitting in the playground, and Extends just goes down to that simple M4A1S. I mean, silent but deadly, right? All right. So as we're moving into round number 12, we are still seeing a large lead from NaVi, 9-2. Now, once again, let me reiterate, this is a CT-sided map. It's not that CT-sided, but I mean, a good score line would probably be a 9-6, maximum 10-5. But I don't know. We're looking like this is going to be a 12-3 half somewhere in there. So we're gonna have to keep watching and figure this out. Now, in the meantime, Titan has once again committed heavily to this A site. They're still floating around in connector there, but little to their knowledge, Seized is pushed up quite heavily. Now, this is not Seized's usual position. Oh, just as I say that, Smith is able to pick right in the back and open up A site. He even took out Seized with a headshot, and then followed by Zeus pushing up and just getting taken out there. Now RPK does take out Flamey on the A site, and Guardian is out of here. It looks like Guardian's well, Guardian does have a quite a bit of a bank here, as the CTs are quite set. It looks like Guardian might actually go for this. And just as I say that, I believe we're gonna see a save with a couple of picks here. So Guardian does get that exit frag onto Shocks, but unfortunately we got Extends and Smiths down in the connector. They don't seem to be coming after Guardian here. Oh, as I say that, they try one last ditch effort, spraying through that smoke, trying to get him. Now that does bring Titan up to 3 rounds on this half. Now, those 3 rounds are still, I mean, they are still not as good as you'd expect them to be. I mean, this last round, that was pretty well executed. The entire team did have a coherent plan. Now, this time they are stacking up towards B, You see Shock's throwing as many nades as he can, trying to pull anyone off of that B site onto that A site, and just trying to get him, to believe that fake. But unfortunately, there is a 3-stack here. As Guardian picks Shocks, it will not be too long before Guardian realizes there's no one else there. As Flamey just comes in and mows a bunch of Flash Harris on down. Now we are sitting with Maniac versus 2. We got Guardian and Edward on Maniac. Maniac is doing something a little sneaky here. He acted as though he was going back to A site, got Guardian to over-rotate. Unfortunately, I doubt that he knows that Edward is right behind him. And Edward's just going to be able to pick that frag right up. So, another beautiful round. That was a lot closer than it has been. But we are seeing that the Titan team is getting really low on cash. Now they are heavily investing in this round, and I'm not quite sure what they're thinking here, because they're setting themselves up for a very small buy next round. Okay, their loss bonus was just reset, so they're gonna sit about $2,000 gain for a lost round here. If they don't pick this up, I believe they are we're looking at a 12-3 round, or 12-3 half, just like I was saying. Now Guardians, and Smith is able to pick up Flamey. I assumed it was Guardian. Smith does a quick headshot out there to Flamey, and here it comes, and Guardian's able to just pick his head. Pop like a pimple. There we go.
I'm throwing a flashback. Smoke.
Now, just as everything's going on, the terrorists are starting to push into the B site as Shocks is able to get... Oh, I apologize. Looks like Maniac stole that beautiful kill from with that nice Tech 9. Sorry, guys. Gotta love my Tech 9s. Tech 9, most kills on my account. So, Guardian is pushing back up onto that A site. Looks like they might be saving for that last round because the NaVi team is just broke. We're looking at 5,000 on Edward, 3,000 on Guardian. I mean, they just do not have the money. Now, as I was saying earlier, the Titan had to win this round because otherwise we're talking about 3K on each of the players. That's armor and a Galil, okay, which is not great. You need to have those nades. You need to have that utility. So luckily Titan was able to pull this round off. Now we could be searching for a 10-5 half here, which still would not be horrible. It's not exactly preferable for Titan, but I mean, it's something. It's doable there. Alright, so looks like we do have top frag and we do have Edward, but Zeus has been good in those those nice clutches there. Alright, he's been holding his own. Where, although Extends is up there, Extends has just been good fragging, whereas Shocks has been doing those beautiful entries. I mean, some of those entry kills Shocks has had just make me question. As Edward is refragged, as Edward takes down RPK, Smith is able to catch that refrag, able to put him down for his efforts. Though Smith does seem to be stuck out alone on the A long there, and Guardian just barely misses that op shot. But once again, do they know Smith is? Do they know Smith is out there?
Throwing flashbang.
Ouch! And Zeus is able to take down Shocks. Just as Maniac does a little bit of damage to C's, and unfortunately, I don't see this going too much further. We got Maniac down to 12 points of health as Smith is pushing down behind him. They do seem to be rotating towards the B site, which could end up in their favor. But unfortunately, we got Guardian up here at the quick rotate position. Alright, he's going to be able to hop on down just like he's doing right there. Alright, and then, oh, Zeus just took out Smith. Oh, and Maniac. Oh, could have burned alive there. Well, that's it. That's the half, guys. NaVi leads 11-4. We're gonna see what these players can do. Now, once again, let's recap this a little bit. We got Shoxy sitting only at 8 kills, but he's got those wonderful entries. Extends and Smiths, they're holding their own. Now, RPK is not really picking it up. He's got the occasional entry, but for such a lurker, Shox is doing a lot of entries. I mean, he'll be lurking around the other half there. Pull that entry, and the whole team will rotate on over. It's just beautiful. Now, Seized has been doing quite a bit of damage, as well as Edward, Zeus, and Guardian. I mean, heck, the entire NaVi team has been holding their own. There has only been 1 or 2 times in which they should not have been fragged. Alright. I mean, it's that simple, guys. Now, I am going to use this this last minute here, guys, to remind you. Don't forget to hit us up on Facebook and Twitter, there, guys. Right down at the bottom of the screen there, you got the Twitter, the Facebook, the you know, you got all those social media things where I can shoot my propaganda out to you, right? But yeah, hopefully this casting will become a more regular thing. I'm really hoping it would be quite fun. So this is, once again, there we go, Group C, first stage. So I did get that incorrect. It was not the 3rd match. It was the 1st match. My bad. Wow. I did not realize how many people watched this match. I guess it was a decent matchup, but we'll end up find out how it ends here shortly. Oh goodness, sorry about that, guys. Battling a little cough here. Now we do see the typical first round bye from NaVi here, guys. NaVi usually does go towards more utility, whereas it seems like C's picked up a Tech 9 for Edward to play with there. Hopefully we'll see that do some damage, where the entire team except for C is going to have that armor. Now, a very similar thing happened over on the TT side, though unfortunately RPK trading a full body armor for that diffuse kit. Now they just smeared him along. I mean, I'm sorry. I could have called something there, but we got RPK and Maniac moving up onto the site, trying to salvage this. Luckily, Maniac did get that bomb down, but it's not going to be enough. Edward is just a beast with that Tech 9 with a 3K. Flamey's sitting at 1, and I'm trying to understand that. There was only 4 kills there. There must have been a team kill there. I must not have seen that. Ouch. Looks like somebody did get a team kill there, and from their money and items, I am guessing that might have been Smiths there. Ouch. So let's see. Titan did reinvest into this. Now NaVi did win that pistol round. I mean, this is usually curtains for this is usually curtains for a team this far behind on overpass, but I mean, Titan did buy into this round heavily, and I think they're banking everything. Now, it does seem like Titan has done a full stack. Oh, beautiful. Titan have 4 members here doing a full stack onto this B site. I mean, you can just see NaVi lining up. They're getting ready. They're going to push on in. You're going to see Flamey and Edward come on through construction. Maybe, potentially, you're going to see Flamey come on through the back here. But everybody else is going to be pushing right into this site, and we're going to be seeing some interesting things here. Oh, Zeus, little do you know, ye of little knowledge gets your head blown off. Oh my goodness, they're just walking. Oh, and Zeus takes it. Zeus takes it to the chest a couple times as he's able to get that victory onto Shox. And Maniac stopping that bomb from going down. And this is just a shooting gallery. They're popping their heads on him like shooting pigeons. I mean, damn. Flamey pulls a double headshot for the end of the round. Wow. Titan, I'm sorry. Flamey enters with a double headshot as RPK is able to save that round with the frag onto Flamey. I mean, that was just a beautiful round. That Titan read so well into what NaVi was doing. They banked so heavily on that round, and now it is NaVi with a broken economy. Now we do see, as most teams do, NaVi dropping that bomb back there above that connector ladder. So hopefully that doesn't come to bite them in the backside. But they're pushing heavily on the long. My goodness, is Titan gonna see this coming? I mean, they have Shocks watching long, jumping it. Ouch. They have Shocks jumping at the SWAT truck there, and he is trying to get a little bit of information. But halfway across the map, C's did go down. Their lurker came on down where they finally got that bomb. They have finally picked up that bomb from from above that ladder and then pushed it towards the side. But unfortunately, it looks like NaVi is just getting mowed down as Shocks does massive damage, and Extends is just gonna peek this. You know he is. Here he comes, and there goes Zeus. Now, Edward and the Deagle, and one hell of a dream. Beautiful round there, RPK. RPK with a double kill, Shocks with one, and Extends with two more. All right, so we are going to see one more eco out of NaVi. Well, I shouldn't even say eco. This is a full, basically a full save. They got one flash and a couple of P250s. Now, not exactly sure the reasoning on that one, but probably to even out the money. Yep, that's exactly it. So Flamey's gonna buy a Guardian and an Op next round. We're seeing that. Now, as I say that, Zeus tries to push in. Well, pushing his efforts, and Titan just mows down NaVi every which way you look at it. We got a beautiful 2K from Shocks, two more from Maniac, and another one from RPK. RPK is coming back on up with those frags as Smith actually moves to the bottom of our board. And that's pretty surprising, though Shocks has been playing so solid today. I mean, this is an amazing setup. Now, we do have our first rifle round coming on in, and the entire NaVi side is stacking towards A. No one is heading over to B. Actually, to be specific, it looks like they're all heading up towards long. And as I say that, Edward starts to peek that party area, but nothing at all. He is going to move on up long as Extends and Smiths fall back. This is going to be another shooting gallery moment here. Now, are we gonna see this boost here? It's not very often that you see the boost of the SWAT truck, but usually when that smoke goes off, that offer is looking for any way possible to get through there. Now, surprisingly enough, they did not purchase Guardian and Op.
Throwing smoke.
But
Flashbang.
it looks like this might be a little bit of damage anyway. Smith is ready and waiting to pick with that Op as he gets the first entry onto Edward. Shocks takes in the crosshair, and Guardian falls. And, oh, just as I say that, Shocks taking another one with C's, and is Shocks going to be able to get his 4K, or is Zeus going to be able to run away?
Grenade out.
Oh, and Extends is hunting. We need that Jaws music. Da 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 dun 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 dun. Oh, da da da. All right, guys. That was just total annihilation. I don't believe that the CTs even lost one. Now, Titan held their own. They held that A site like it was their precious little baby.
Go!
Oh,
we killed them all.
Titan have brought it back from a 5-round deficit to almost tying it up here. So,
Fire in the hole.
I'm sorry, a 6-round deficit. Wow. Dang.
Incendiary out. Smoke.
Oh wow, I'm not doing math right now, guys. Make fun of me in the
Throwing
comments.
smoke.
That's all I got to say.
Deploying
7-round
flashbang.
deficit. That's what I meant. It was 11-4. They were down 7 rounds. That's what I meant.
Granate.
Y'all know. Alright guys, now once again NaVi is stacking towards this
Laying
A
down
site.
smoke.
They've been heavily favoring this A site. We've only seen 1 or 2 pushes
Flashbang.
towards B, but every one of them had been successful. That's the worst part. Except for that 2nd round horrible stack from Titan. I mean, that stack, I would
Flashbang.
not have guessed that in 100
Throwing
years.
fire.
I mean, goodness, a
Incendiary.
4-man stack on a 2nd round of a well, I guess this isn't a final but a major. So we're gonna see if Smith can hold
flashbang.
these guys back on long here.
Throwing flashbang.
Oh, and Smith flashes himself. Shots ready. Oh, Shots and a half. So Shots was able to pull down Season Zoo, but look at that refrag and oh. Edward and Flamey doing work. They get that bomb down, and it is just left Maniac versus 2. Flamey is
Defusing.
sitting at 23 HP. Oh.
Defusing.
Flamey is down, and Maniac is staring at Edward, just waiting him out. There he is. And Maniac clutches that round 4 Titan. That brings the scoreline to 9-12 with NaVi leading. Oh my goodness. Flamey even asked about HP. Shoxy was, Maniac was left with 19 HP after that round, and both Flamey and Edward were probably just wondering what the hell was going on, because I mean that was getting down there. Now we do see again this same NaVi stack towards A. NaVi has been heavily favoring this, but we did Oh, Maniac, you can't do that. You can't do that. Oh, no, Maniac picked up an auto sniper in between the rounds here. So we got an auto on B, and then we got Smiths with that AWP on A site. Just getting ready for that NaVi push.
Smoke. Incendiary on.
Goodness. As I say that, Guardian starts moving on up
Throwing
long,
smoke.
just like they've been doing the last couple of rounds. Now, Zeus was able to pick off Shocks on
Laying down smoke.
towards the B side, I should say.
Flashbang.
But as this is going on, we are seeing some
Throwing
heavy movement,
flashbang.
heavy movement out of both
Flashbang.
bathrooms and
Smoke.
long.
Flashbang.
Get those raining in smokes and flashes, and Extends is actually pushing into.
Throwing flashbang.
Oh, Extends pushes into bathrooms, trying to get some kind of information.
Flashbang.
The information he got was
Throwing a
death.
grenade.
That's what he got. Now, RPK moving in. Oh, goodness. RPK was able to get a single frag onto C's, but then Zeus and Guardian were able to just clean that right up. That brings the scoreline to 13-9. 13-9. And these CTs, this Titan team, is sitting pretty on money. They do not have a care in the world. Well, NaVi have one more round left before they're sitting a little worrisome here.
Roger that.
They got one heck of a little fragile economy there.
I'm throwing a flashbang.
Actually, this round should determine the next round buys for either
Incendiary
team,
out.
because it will either be an eco or a force on NaVi, or
Throwing
a just
smoke.
flat out save on Titan side.
Flashbang.
Now this is the first time we have not seen NaVi heavily stack A site. We do have a couple of guys. We got Guardian and Zeus sitting in the center area, and a little bit through the walls there. Smith
down
is
smoke.
close. Smith is pushing up. Oh,
Throwing flashbang.
they just barely missed each other. So we got Smith, Shocks, and Extends all
Throwing
on
smoke.
back A site, just waiting out,
Throwing flashbang.
hoping that they're gonna push in like NaVi have been doing. RPK
Deploying
and
flashbang.
Maniac are clearing that B site,
Smoke.
knowing that they can rotate up if that's clear.
I'm throwing a
And
flashbang.
there's the
Incendiary.
call. There's the call. It's gonna be A, boys.
Flashbang.
So Seized is
Throwing
being
flashbang.
smart about this. He's watching his backside.
Throwing fire.
Knows that Maniac was going to be there. but didn't have any idea RPK was there. And RPK peeks out, gets a double, and is he going to get that triple? Is he going to get that triple as Zeus makes his way to the bomb site with the bomb? Oh, my Lord. And there we go. Flamey is able to take RPK's head right off, trying to get out of that connector and move up to site. So we are looking at a very, very poor buy here from Titan. Titan is going to, wow. Titan is going to go ahead and buy up those 5.7s. Let's see. So Titan is buying up those 5.7s. They got quite a bit of utility on them and a little bit of armor. So we don't have head armor on half the team. We do have head armor on Maniac and Smiths, but is that going to be enough? I mean, this NaVi team has been on top of things. Either way you look at it, head armor is basically a waste unless those pistols get pulled out, because that AK, that AWP, any of those weapons, they're going to take your head right off. That simple. Yeah, and actually that Tech 9, depending on the range, the Tech 9 is going to take your head right off, regardless of how much armor you got.
Grenade.
So we're gonna see here. We do have a full 1 full minute left in this round, and you have 3 Titan players stacking up on that B site. But that bomb is again moving towards A. It's just moving through playground and on up long. What could Titan be thinking? Why did we not push a little better there?
Smoke.
As C's takes out RPK and gets refragged by Maniac. And once again, the smoke and flash is raining down, but unfortunately they smoke into position. And oh my goodness, with a full eco, Smith, Shocks, and Maniac are able to just clean up that round. They're able to pull it together, and that was a loss of a single CT life. We only lost RPK there in the entire round. So rifles versus pistols, never count Titan out. So here at 14-10, we are watching NaVi push in with a slight light buy. NaVi is getting down in cash. And, oh goodness, this round should determine a good couple of rounds. As I say that, Maniac pulls an amazing double down with the monster tunnel. And we have Seized and Seized and Edward still pushing up onto that B-bomb site. It looks like Zeus is going to join them for that little party there as they head towards B. Now, we are getting a quick rotation from Shocks. I'm wondering if one of the players, RPK is sitting pretty close. Wondering if he heard something step into water, anything like that. Because he did rotate quite quickly, and here Shocks comes on back. Yeah, she's missed his entry. This is gonna be brutal. As Maniac pushes up, he's able to see C's, tags him up just a slight bit, brings him down to 51 HP, and they are retreating quick. It looks like these terrorists are going to be saving. That's very interesting. I've never noticed the music there. Let's see if we can find where that's coming from, because it does not look like these CTs are pushing out. As I say that, C's takes the head off of Maniac. There we go, guys.
Roger that.
Counter-terrorists win.
All right. So just as I said, the remaining NaVi players, they had to save. So Seized, Zeus, and Edward were able to get that heck out of dodge and save those weapons as Titan just decimated that site once again.
Throwing fire.
Titan's defense on this map has been quite amazing, and Seized is
Flashbang.
sitting throwing a party.
Flashbang.
I believe Seized is waiting for a rotation. Either that or the call to pick up that bomb and head on over to A, because once again, as I keep saying, NaVi are heading A. This is actually quite interesting. I've never seen a team in a final pull this many rounds in a row to the exact same site.
Throwing smoke.
So we do have Smith sitting over waiting for that long push, but
Throwing flashbang.
Zeus is just spraying through that wall.
Throwing flashbang.
So far, he has not hit a
Deploying
single
flashbang.
round and has brought himself down to 2
Flashbang.
clips. Alright, for those of you
Incendiary
guys who
out.
don't know, a clip is the object of carrying the bullets or the rounds, and that means basically he has another 60 shots in his AK, so he's got to watch
Laying
that
down
spam.
smoke.
Now, as I say that, NaVi is pushing
Incendiary.
through the monster tunnel
Deploying
into a
flashbang.
site full of CT. Oh, and Shocks just mows him on down. Shocks gets a triple and Maniac a nice double, cleaning up Shocks' wounded guy there. Wow. They did. NaVi did not see that coming. There was a 3-man stack from Titan just sitting on that site.
Go, go, go.
And we're gonna see a very, very similar setup to round number 5 from.
Grenade
I'm
out.
sorry, not round number 5.
Canapé.
Round number 20 from NaVi, where
Throwing fire.
NaVi is
Throwing
just giving
smoke.
up long. They're giving up long. They're pushing up bathrooms, and they're hoping to God that they don't get mowed down by Smiths and Extends. Which I believe their prayers went unanswered. Oh, there we go. They are able. Edward is able to do a little bit of work on Extends, and
Incendiary
they
out.
actually fall back to Connector. If they can pick up this frag against Maniac and push through Connector, they should have a free ride down to B site. But Maniac is sitting tight on the Connector, calling down to his teammates that they're stepping on down the stairs. I can hear him jumping around, guys. And Maniac is unable to pick up a single frag as C's picks up that M4A1S in P2 weapons
Throwing
to
flashbang.
help him
Flashbang.
on taking the site. As I say that, Smiths is able to just pick them on off. Seized and Edward go down like nothing else happened. Now, as you guys can see here, we did have Titan down the entire map. They have not had a lead one time. With this round, they will be able to tie it up. Now we are sitting once again pretty light on that terrorist side. The NaVi team is sitting really light on that. So they're heavily invested here. They are doing a do or die push and hoping to God to put this on a 15-13. If they're able to do that, they at least got themselves in overtime. Now, as I say that, everyone from the NaVi side has just given up B side.
Deploying
They
flashbang.
do not want to mess with it, and they are just going to heavily push into A. Although, unfortunately, Guardian misses that bad smoke. That bounce smoke usually clears you up to push out long.
Throwing smoke. Deploying flashbang. Throwing a grenade.
And another missed smoke. Oh. So Guardian does pick up our first entry kill onto Smiths in that A bomb site. We have Shocks and Shocks sitting there, RPKs moving on up, and Maniac is all the way down on the B site. Oh. So Extends is doing a little bit of work on as he comes in, though. Though the bomb does go down and Maniac is trying to pick it up, but Guardian is just running.
Terrorists win.
Oh, Guardian does get that dink on that M4A1S, though unfortunately a headshot on an M4A1S is not an instant kill. Now, I'm not sure if you guys saw that, but Guardian did just ace that round. An ace, a 5K, that was beautiful. Guardian picking up that AK, moving on to that M4 kill, followed by picking up that op. So he was able to clean up on every type of weapon. That shows you what kind of versatile player Guardian is. I mean, he is one of the best operators out there, but by far, he is maybe one of the, I would say, in my opinion, the top two players when it comes to versatility in general.
Laying down smoke. Incendiary out. Throwing a flashbang.
All right, so the after that heavy investment, the T's did clean up on their money, but Titan is now sitting at, well, the point of no return. They have to win this round. Either way, this is round number 5. This is match point. My goodness. So this is match point. Titan is just desperate to win this round. Now they did set up with a bunch of M4s, and as normal, Smiths does have that op. But the entire Titan team has already located the B site, and NaVi is walking into a killing house. NaVi has taken their time pushing into the site again, and because of that, they just walk right in. Between Shocks and Smiths, and Extends coming up there. Yeah, Extends coming up through that construction area. Titan is just able to clean up, and that brings the scoreline to 15-14. NaVi has a little bit of money, but they are going to be in pain. They might be able to get that op bought up. Yeah, Seized is probably going to buy up that op for Guardian, where Zeus is sitting with the Galil versus the AK-47. They do have a little bit of utility, and unfortunately a little less utility now because, well, somebody just let off a flashbang in spawn. Guardian is actually sitting with a Desert Eagle. Well, I guess my op is my Desert Eagle. So now we have Guardian and Edward setting up for an early smoke play into the B site. I'm sorry, Guardian and Flamey setting up for an early smoke play into the B site. But we already, once again, we have Titan reading this NaVi team like nothing else. We already have a 3-man stack and a 4th man coming down. As Maniac and RPK, as well as Smiths, are all on the site. They are holding it, and without a single threat, without a single man down, that bomb is able to be planted by NaVi. Now, we got Extends for one. Oh, Zeus is able to take down Extends and just barely hold on to that.
Defusing.
As I said, we got Zeus getting laid out, and that brings this to overtime. That wonderful hold and that great read. Those calls from Titan pulling it on down to that B site and having, I mean, NaVi, I believe 4 rounds, NaVi just walked into a killing house on the B site. This has been a massacre. There's been no way. Oh my goodness, that's unfortunate. That is very unfortunate for that NaVi side. They had so many opportunities, but they are just coming into this death zone that is Titan's play calling. It's as if we got Smith sitting in there TeamSpeak, just listening in. Oh yeah, okay, they're coming B. Let's go, boys. I mean, that's been amazing. Now, guys, here we're gonna take just one more minute in between to get to the overtime, and here in 1 minute we'll start up that overtime. But I'm gonna use this little bit of time to remind you guys: jump on over Facebook and Twitter, and don't forget to hit that follow button. All right. Also, hit me up on Twitch, twitch.tv/happydata. That's happy with an I. we're on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday at 9 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, guys. So come on over, have some fun with us. We do love playing CS, but every once in a while we touch on some other things, including teaching a little bit of programming every once in a while. So guys, come on over, let's have some fun. Hit that follow button and don't forget to like. All right, guys. So we're gonna jump on. Into this I guess this first overtime. All right. Now, if I remember correctly, these are MR. I believe these overtimes on these Valve matches have been MR6. So that would be 3 rounds per side, 10K per half of overtime. But we're gonna find out here in just 1 second. Yep, MR6. So this is MR6. Every player is gifted 10K at the start of each half. They have that 10K to last them the entire half. All right. So the match was just paused. Oh, bug pause. Okay. I love this again. Guardian with his English. Pause garbage. I believe he meant to say garbage, but there seems to be a bug, guys, where this match paused is stated right here on the screen. That's been stuck on some players' screens during the game within the last couple of days. But so we are looking for a scoreline of 19. 19 is that magic number. If you hit that 19, you are going to be the winner. Now, the You Pick 'em predictions did have NaVi sitting at a 74% on this matchup versus Titan.
Deploying flashbang.
Though Titan had played such a solid CT side that, I mean, NaVi, I can just imagine NaVi is sitting there scratching their heads. I don't think I've seen this Titan come out in, I mean, ever. I don't know if I've seen this Titan at all.
Incendiary.
Titan is just holding such good plays with such patience, but we actually have something going on here. We have NaVi stacking up towards A long as if they're pushing long, but they left C's all alone down by that little party, down by that little tiny party, kind of hanging out with a bomb, seeing if he can buy that bomb some drinks or something. Oh, and as I say that, Smith pushes on in and is able to take out Extends. I'm sorry, is able to take out Edward. My goodness. But this has caused an entire rotation from all the cities except for Maniac sitting here. Maniac is sitting high with the M4 M1S, and oh no, Maniac is giving up. Was giving up the sight, but there he goes. He knows exactly what's going on. And although they let the bomb down, all that is left is seized. So the little sneaky play did pay off from NaVi, but unfortunately Titan read into it again and was able to pick up those frags. Now Shocks, Seized is able to pull down Shocks and Maniac, and although he's sitting on 8 points of health, all he has to do is get down Extends, but of course, pros don't fake. But they do get killed after defusing the bomb. I mean, that might still be a pro move. And Extends is able to stick that bomb defusal, knowing that Seized was gonna go all the way around. So Seized made the mistake. He was sitting over here in the water, had to go all the way around, and within that time, Extends was able to get that defusal. Unfortunately, he paid with his life for it, but it was a life well spent.
Throwing fire.
Now, once again, just as NaVi have been doing the entire game, they are pushing up towards that A site, as well as seeing the player too long, and Smith is ready for it. Smith was able to take that, but Guardian did get one frag on Edward is able to return that favor to Smith, and I mean, this is just a bloodbath on this A site.
Throwing smoke.
If you can see someone, they're probably dead or on your team. And RPK moves in, gets a nice little double, triple. Oh, RPK with a triple, and we still have Flamey coming up through the bathrooms, trying to do a little bit of work, but getting paid for it. So RPK with a triple, Maniac with a single, Smiths with a single. I mean, that was just a beautiful return. Titan are 2 rounds away from this victory against NaVi. Can we see an upset? Can we see a 25% upset? This would be pretty good. So the odds on this match, guys, were 74 to 26%. I mean, not very many people had that faith in Titan. And let's find out if there was a reason for it.
I'm throwing a flashbang. Throwing a grenade. Grenade out. Incendiary.
Oh, C's pushing through into the wet area, right near connector there, and waiting for that head to pop up. But Smith is not going to jump.
Laying down smoke.
I apologize. RPK is not going to jump.
Incendiary. Throwing a flashbang.
As the rest of the team moves up very cautiously through the bathrooms area, and
laying down smoke.
They should. I mean,
flashbang.
They keep playing this cautious system, pushing up and pulling on back onto the same site, but it's with good reason, because Titan have been calling these either early rotates or just perfect strats. Right here, they've already got 2 guys on that A site. Though the bomb is still near connector, it can still fall back to B site. So we got C's in the wet area, finally pushing up the connector. Honestly, C's would have gone and cleared that B site. They could have easily done that, but how could he know that? Yeah, as that goes down, Maniac, this leaves Smith the last man standing. And actually, that must have been a glitch on my side on that smoke, because I could have sworn that C's could see. They could. Oh, whatever. Could have sworn C's could have seen Maniac there, but hey, you never know. Alright, so guys, that does end our first half of the first overtime in this wonderful match, Titan versus NaVi of the Group C first stage in the ESL 2015 Katowice. ESL 2015 Cologne. Oh, so used to looking at those pretty Katowice stickers and all that wonderful badge crap. But here we go, guys. We do have a minute left here before the second half. I honestly can't wait to see how this turns out, because I mean, this is coming out to be an amazing matchup. I mean, Titan has held their own since that first half. That first half was questionable. Let's call it questionable, because Titan should have been doing a little better. I mean, they were doing some foolish mistakes, but looks like they at halftime they figured out their problems, and they went ahead and moved on it. Now, we do have Titan leading by 1 round for the first time in the entire game, the entire match. They're on round 33. I guess 32 was their first round leading. 31. Not gonna figure that out. 31 was their first round leading. And with that lead, that has brought a little bit more confidence towards Titan. Though this 33rd round is actually NaVi's first round that they have won in about 10 rounds, guys. So we're gonna see what happens. See if Titan can actually pull this out. They need 2 rounds on the T side, which they struggled so hard. They barely got 4 rounds in on their T side on the first half. Yeah, I mean, that was pushing it. So we are gonna take a look and see how well this does.
Go, go, go!
Let's see if Shoxy can pull this out, because I mean,
I'm throwing a flashbang.
Shoxy's been very instrumental to this NaVi team. I'm sorry, Shoxy's been very instrumental to this Titan team, where Seized has been pulling a lot of the work. I mean, Guardian's gotten his beautiful ace there, but other than that, he's not solidly held anything. He's done his job, he's gotten the kill, and then died. But we need those multiple frags. Alright, so Shocks goes down way early, and I believe that's gonna be it for this round on Titan.
Flashbang. Laying down smoke.
Shocks was their entry guy. And
Flashbang.
we're gonna see if Maniac and Smiths can step this up, but Extends and RPK are just sitting
Smoke.
back.
Throwing flashbang.
You have Smith starting to peek the long area,
Incendiary
but
out.
he gets headshot by Guardian for his troubles. And at this point,
Smoke.
fire. The entire all but one of the NaVi team
Incendiary out.
stacked up on that A site. As I say that, Zeus is pushing around towards that towards graffiti on the B site. And here we go. Flamey is able to take down RPK. Maniac returning to Flamey, and Zeus just, I mean, I don't think Maniac even saw what was coming there. So that brings it once again to a nice tied game, 17-17. Let's find out who wins this, guys. Oh, let's see. So we do have everyone sitting not too bad on money, but if Titan win, or if NaVi wins this next round, Titan will be broke. They will barely have anything. They will not be able to survive. They'll have limited utility, potentially deleals.
Grenade out. Flashbang.
So Titan is banking on this round. They are banking their dream on it. So once again, this is round 35. Round 35 in this Group C qualification. Well, Group C first stage.
Flashbang.
NaVi versus Titan, guys.
Flashbang.
Now Titan's actually pulling a page out of NaVi's strats earlier, and they're only slightly stacking up towards A, but it does look like they're getting ready to move this connector down to B. Yeah, just as I say that, they leave Smiths up long A, playing around, trying to bait out a little bit of shots. But, Edward has pushed through to connection, and Edward's actually behind. Edward was behind Smiths in the wet area there, and was able to just clean him up, give so much information to his team. And once again, we're 2-on-2. Guardian and Edward versus Maniac and Smiths. And it looks like Maniac is coming.
Terrorists win.
Well, it looked like Maniac could actually do something there, but once again, round 35, NaVi take the lead. Unfortunately, Titan's lead was not that long. Only a couple of rounds there, guys. So this is the last round of overtime number 1. And we're going to see if we're going to end up getting stuck into an overtime number 2. Nothing like a nice, exciting game, right?
Incendiary out.
Titan is broke. Titan's economy has been busted, and NaVi are just looking to hit that nail into the coffin. As I say that, Zeus just Smiths pushing through into the wet area, and he just saw all 3 of them. That is so much information for his team. They know that they are going on over to B. The only player not stacking up is Maniac himself, and Maniac is up near the restroom, about to play around with Edward, and somehow I was gonna say Edward got past him, but he let him on past. Maniac versus 3. This is just going to be a little bit of cleanup for Guardian. And there you go. 19-17, NaVi takes the win. Oh, that, wow. A 29 kill game from Flamey. Almost dropping a 30 bomb there, guys. Well, guys, I was happy, Dada. Hope you enjoyed the casting of that match. Let me know if I should be improving anything, working on anything, guys. I am brand new to this. That is the first match that I've ever casted. So, do me a favor, don't forget to hit me up on Twitter and Facebook. And then, of course, go follow me on Twitch itself, twitch.tv/happydata. We're on all the time, guys. We have some fun. So, come on by anytime, and I hope to see y'all there. Once again, this has been Happy Data.